Hong Kong may seem a little scary because of how dense it is, but even as a child, I feel like it's this intimacy that makes Hong Kong so unique. Precisely this kind of spirit, this human interaction, this interaction of being in such a dense urban fabric, but within 5 minutes you get to be in pure nature, is something that not many cities can do. The space we design is meant to be for everyone and everything, for nature and for the built environment. It's supposed to be a part of the urban fabric, a part of everyone's daily life. AIRSIDE is a space where people can be themselves, their authentic self.
The AIRSIDE concept really is about typologies. So this idea of making the building a series of elements, a series of towers, making it porous. There are gaps in between them you can move, walk, see through. But this whole idea that it's broken down, this one very big footprint, and the project is all about what happens in between those blocks.
It was quite surreal to see the groundbreaking moment of AIRSIDE, and now seeing AIRSIDE in such a scale that we as a group has never worked on before was daunting but very exciting.
There are many elements in the building that have some reference to flight. When I say that, we don't want to make an aeroplane. We don't want to be that literal, but there are a number of elements that I think relate to flight. On the inside, obviously the chandeliers are undulating. They look like a cloud in some ways. You feel like you're moving up through the cloud as you move up through the lobby, a little bit like that takeoff experience. But I think also the facade, as it rises up towards the crown of the tower, it flattens, it becomes more reflective and becomes one with the sky. So this movement from the ground to the sky is something we try to pick up with the facade. It's very undulated and modulated at the lower levels, picking up the reflections more from the ground, the grass, the cars, the people around you, and then reflects really the light at the top. So this movement from ground to light connection to the sky is in some way a reference to flight. Those blocks, the gaps, the negative space is what really makes the place in AIRSIDE fascinating.
The formation of the marble to be in synthetic way is formed during the million of years of our existence in this beautiful world. Is coming from the Big Bang.
Nowadays we find stone everywhere in the world. But ours is unique. Unique because 99, probably 0.9% carbonate of calcium.
First, they were discovered by Michelangelo in the 1500s.
And you see our marble is alive.
At the start of a project, you're always very nervous. Can you deliver something that's beautiful and right for the space, right for the client, right for the time, right for the people who are going to be enjoying it? I really love doing sculptural furniture because I do like the idea of how a person can interact with a seat. How does the object potentially kind of like envelop them? Or an interesting tension between, seeing and being seen on our objects.
Every one of the pieces of furniture is different from another angle. They're all dynamic as we move around them. They're not fixed images or fixed objects. The media wall will change all day. The chance of you seeing the same pattern will be very, very slim. But it's familiar. It's not changing on you, it's not scary. It's comforting and it's beautiful.
We have the ability to create fabric from plastic bottles. We want to tell people that it's possible to use upcycled material for something that's actually functional and essential for a built project. Wholeness actually is from the word whole, and whole contains 5 pillars. W is welcoming, H is honest, O is open-minded, L is lasting, and E is engaging. The whole thing constitutes wholeness, which amalgamates our whole philosophy of do good and do well.
We always talk about environmental sustainability, of course, but there's also social sustainability. Are you creating spaces that make life in this area sustainable? And there's economic sustainability. Is this building going to have a lifetime? Is it going to have a long lifetime? It's really about finding space for people, communities. What's very interesting about AIRSIDE is its location in between different communities. So in one way, we could be the barrier, right? We could be blocking. I think we're a connector, and we're connecting communities.
It is precisely the old and the new, how the intersection of the two and many generations that has crossed and created memories in Kai Tak that informed us is what shaped AIRSIDE as a project.